The next one up is, have no idea how do you pronounce this, but is Touiteur, I believe. Let's wait for that one to launch. Now, of all the Twitter apps that we have tested and tried out here, I say easily this is one of the ones that have the most amount of options, but is also the slowest one of the bunch. And it could very well have something to do with the phone, but it's basically the same. It's considerably slower than the other ones on all three devices that we tested it on. I don't know if it will actually run faster on a Droid 2. If you do have a Droid 2 and you're using this, just leave a comment, let us know how is that working out for you. We would like to hear from that. We want to know if it's just slower than the other ones all across the board, or is it, do you need one of the high-end Android devices for it to run the way it's supposed to? Basically, that's you get your regular timeline like you do on all the other clients, basic information, and the full tweet and the screenshot of the person or the icon of that particular person. Let me see if I can find a reply, because a reply comes out on a there you go. Replies come on a different color as well. Actually, no, not replays, but the tweets that you send out yourself come out on a different color. So, for example, I sent this out myself. It comes out on a different background, so you know which ones are yours. There's an option for you to disable that, so that your tweets don't come out on the timeline. Handy. If you want to take a look at this particular tweet, for example, and you want to reply to this message, you select the tweet, and then it gives you a small menu on the bottom, which is pretty cool. From here, you can reply, you can link if it has any, but it doesn't have any. You can retweet it, you can add as a favorite, and there's more options. And the more options, you can copy to your clipboard, share it, select share it, and again, it uses whatever you have available on your phone. So any Facebook app you have on your phone, if you want to use Gmail, Google Voice, whatever, would allow you to use those services. You can direct message that person, or you can see the profile. When you get to the profile, you get the same thing. You get the user nickname on Twitter, you get the location, description, you get a list of tweets from that person, you get a list of friends and a list of followers. That's basically what you get. There's an option on the bottom. There's a little bar on the bottom that allows you to unfollow. You can change the color of the bar, and you can tweet this person or send a direct message or block that person. That is as far as dealing with a particular tweet. If you want to remove this section here, all you do is you press that tweet again, and it hides up the options. Pretty cool, we think. If you want to tweet something from here, all you do is you get the little bar on top, and you drag that bar to the bottom, sort of like same way you would do with notifications on Android, and then it allows you to upload a picture from the gallery, insert from tweet photo, or take a picture. And if you have any URLs listed here and you want to make it smaller, you can select the shrink, and what it will do is it will shrink that URL or that website or that link. There you go. On the bottom, like I said, you got this little bar. The first one is the main timeline. Second one is mentions. So any replies that you have or any mentions of your name on Twitter world will be listed here. You get messages. This is a list of direct messages between you and your users. You get a refresh button, and you get an options button. From that more button. That more button brings up this window, and from here you can do new tweets, search list, trends, favorites, anything you can pull up from here. Let's go back. Let's hide this. Now let's go to the menu. From here you can jump to the top. You get another button to view your own profile. Same information as you will see on the other users. It will show a list of your tweets and your friends, how many tweets you have, your followers, and so forth. Let's go back to the main screen. Then the next menu will be settings, and in here is when you have a ton of settings to play around with. You can manage your accounts. These are all the different accounts you can have. You can pull up general settings, and this is basically how do you want to update, if you want to update on launch the app. So let's say you every time you open up the application of the client, it will update your tweets. If you want to save your position on your timeline, if you want to display the usernames, or if you want to display the real names instead, you can select that from that option. If you want to send on enter, so let's say you type something on your timeline, or you're trying to tweet something, there's a small button that you have to press to send out the message. You can, if you select this, all you do is you press enter on your keyboard and it will send the message. You don't have to use that particular icon, although you can still use the icon if you want. If you want to refresh your timeline after you post something, if you want to show mentions on your timeline, remember that section that I showed you where it was a different background. If you select this, it will show your mentions. If you don't select that, it won't show that information. If you want to send geotagging info, show geotagging map. If you want to clear the cache, that's general settings, notifications, background updates. If you want to start up on boot, so if you restart your device, this application will start up by itself. How often you want the updates, you get anything from 1 minute all the way to 4 hours. If you want to be notified on new tweets, if you want to be notified on new mentions, if you want to be notified on new messages, you will select those. If when you open up the application you want to always start up in the timeline, you will select this. You can change the color of the text. You can set it to vibrate on notifications, the pattern of the vibration. If you wanted to flash the LEDs for notifications, if you get a notification via sound, which one would you like that to be? Then you go to customization. This would allow you to select the size of the font on the timeline. This bottom bars color selection would allow you to select what color you want the bottom of the bar to be. A ton of options here as well. If you want to use gradients colors, if you want to use colors on each one of the tweets, see, you get different options to change the as far as URL services. Which one do you want to use? Picture hosting, what phone services you like to use. You got Tweet Photo, TweetPic, and YFrog in this case. If you want to reduce or resize the pictures depending on your connection, so this will be do not resize. If you want these pictures to be stay normal, or if you want them to be small. I believe that's all of them. Like I said, let me show you something. This is the bar on the bottom. As you can see, it's kind of like an orangey red color. just wanted to show you how you can customize this however you want. You can go to the bar color here, and you can change the color to whatever you want. Now you do have to exit the app for the things to take effect. So you select menu, and there's the last button we haven't talked about is to exit the application. Once you go back in, see how the bar in the bottom change colors. You can do pretty much any color editing on the application. You can change the color of the letters, the color of the background, if you want gradient on the tweets, if you want the color of the bar to change. Lots of options. Just wish it was a little bit faster application in general to run, but there's plenty of options here. The free version does not come with any widgets. The Pro version does come with 3 different options. You get a 4x1, 4x2, and 4x3 widgets. Again, that's when you get the Pro version, not the free version. So that was that.